Okay, so checking in my bees today, and just had a look to see what they've got. They've still got some honey reserves. I didn't steal all the honey. I only took a tiny bit. Actually, I only got 6 jars of honey out of this hive last year, but it just didn't look very strong, and I wanted to leave them with as much honey for the winter as possible. And this is a beautiful day today, coming to the end of February, and as you can see, there's a lot of activity right here, and they seem to be quite active. And I can see pollen going in, so they're obviously finding it somewhere. Got the daffodils out, got the snowdrops out, a few crocus. They're obviously out there. They're busily finding work to do on a beautiful day. The blue hive we lost over winter. Yeah, I should have checked that one a little bit more. That was quite a decent hive going in, and I'd left them with a whole super, plus the stores they had in the brood box. And I didn't actually think that would be a problem at all. No, I didn't check them really over the winter, just left them to it. I got another Beehaus down the end, and that one's doing okay as well. Not quite as active as this one, but it's still fairly active. And I just checked on there, and they've still got some. Not only have they got the honey reserves, but they've still got some feed that I put on just before Christmas. And there's bees up in there, and they're just sort of slowly working their way through it. That's quite interesting, because that must mean that they had plenty of stock. Yeah, this one here, although I'd put the same amount of feed on as the other one, not really sure. I don't know if the beehives are maybe a bit warmer. Maybe they don't need quite as much food to keep warm. I don't know, because I would have said that there was just more bees in the bee house, and the same food as they had in the national super, in the national there, and the super and the feed. I got an eckie on top of that and was feeding them, but for some reason that hive didn't make it. Now when I checked it, they were all dead bottom up in the comb, obviously trying to lick out the last of the honey reserves, and everything was gone. All the food was gone, all the frames were completely emptied out, and that's, like I said, that just really surprises me, because I would have said there was more bees in this hive and the other hive than that one there. So like I said, whether it was the cold and having to work a bit harder to keep warm or something, I don't know, but they certainly seem to have fared better in the bee house than in the national. As you can see, we're a thriving little colony here, quite active.